Hi, this slideshow describes the core concepts of the Neighborhoods Network. Since there's quite a few slides here, we've decided to split it into two slideshows, and this is the first of the two. Since we haven't yet organized for genuine democracy, centralized institutions controlled by an elite tell us what to think and determine what we do. In particular, 1. The mass media tells us what to believe. It defines the extent of our perceptions of the world. Secondly, bosses at work command us and we obey. That becomes a habit. 3. Corporations are similar to the fiefdoms of the Middle Ages. We are forced into the role of serfs. And fourth, isolated individuals and families are powerless. We lack the means to develop and enforce our will. By organizing, 1. We can directly learn the opinions and concerns of our fellow citizens. 2. We inform ourselves of the facts, free of the propaganda directed to us by others. We develop our common ground and our action agendas. 3. We gain the organizational means to elect true representatives and hold them to mandates we can enforce through the power to elect and, in many cases, recall. So, let's organize for real democracy. In a nutshell, 1. Our citizens organize for democracy. 2. It's based on neighborhoods and networking. 3. It functions using general meetings, work groups, collaboration, and statistical polling of or with other neighborhoods. 4. It becomes the vehicle for citizens to examine all topics and all viewpoints. 5. It finds and extends our common ground. To continue, 6. It uses statistical mechanisms to develop issue solutions agreeable to the vast majority of us. 7. It builds an information utility, the neighborhood's information network. 8. It issues marching orders, the policy mandates to elected officials. 9. It selects, elects, monitors, and removes elected officials as needed. CNN is based on neighborhoods and networking. Neighborhoods are the natural unit of organization for democracy. 1. Neighbors are near one another. It is easy to communicate and periodically meet in a nearby church, school, or whatever. 2. Voting districts are naturally composed of neighborhoods. 3. People in a neighborhood have common local concerns, which is the basis for local action. 4. Yet, neighborhoods typically have a variety of opinions reflecting different backgrounds. We conduct general meetings. General meetings. 1. People in each neighborhood meet, perhaps once a month, to participate in a general meeting. 2. A moderator makes arrangements for and oversees the meeting. The neighborhood chooses this person, and this position is periodically rotated. 3. The meeting is formatted for pertinence and efficiency. Items for consideration are submitted by neighbors prior to the meeting, and the neighborhood votes on the priority of those items before the meeting. And 4. Consideration of submitted items and work group reports are the heart of the meetings. We use work groups to get work done. Work groups, 1, do the nitty-gritty work specified by the neighborhood. 2, responsible only to the neighborhood. 3, given a charter, the tasks to be performed. 4, composed of volunteers. 5, work group members choose a lead and co-lead. 6, they use a technique called 6 hats to run efficient meetings of their own. 7, report progress to the general meeting. And 8, the results of all this is archived in the Neighborhood Information Network. Tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of neighborhoods can't be continually talking to one another. To get work done, we use statistical mechanisms, and this portion of the slideshow says something about that. Random collaboration with neighborhoods. 1. Neighborhoods can't communicate with all other neighborhoods all the time on all topics. 2. We don't need to. 3. On each topic, each issue, there are only a few viewpoints. 4. Where one viewpoint among the several is held by an overwhelming proportion of us, we have consensus, an item of common ground. And 5. By collaborating with a small random sample of the neighborhoods on each topic, we can often build a common view regarding that topic. Random collaboration with neighborhoods. 6. If a small number of neighborhoods, say 4 to 6, is chosen at random, probably all significant viewpoints and biases will be represented. 7. If agreement on an issue and its solution is possible, then that view of the issue and its evident solution becomes part of our common ground. 8. If agreement is not possible and the issue is not part of our common ground, action is not and should not be possible. This ends the first half of this slideshow.